What's up, fam? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning for from wherever you are around the world, guys. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at Polkadot and Bitcoin and the Dixie because we know the Dixie is very, very important. We need to have a look at the DXY. Anyway, starting off with Polkadot. Where's Polkadot going? I'm personally not a biggest fan of Polkadot, but I will be accumulating because I think it's safe. We do have a markup of $6.7 billion, which is cheap, okay? It's currently traded under $7. We're currently ranked number 12, okay? So the fact that we're ranked number 12 and we have a markup of under 7 billion is crazy. Another thing I want to have a look at is the max supply. Now, because Polkadot is proof of stake and not proof of work, that's the number one reason I'm not a big fan of Polkadot. But with the parachains and the utility that it has to offer, I think Polkadot can really thrive in the next bull market. And it's probably one of the only coins that I will be buying that is proof of stake. I don't like that there's no max supply right here number. That means there's pretty much an unlimited supply like Ethereum. 987 million in circulation right here, as you guys can see. Total supply is 1.1 billion. We did peak right here at approximately $53.88, as you guys can see, and the market cap was $51 billion. So the fact that we're 66.7 is just insane in my honest opinion. Now, before I get into the Polkadot technical analysis and price prediction, I do want to have a look at two things, okay? The number one is the Dixie, the dollar index. Where are we going? The number two is Bitcoin, okay? We know Bitcoin is very, very important, so we need to have a look at these two. Now, the reason why Bitcoin is dumping right now is because the DXY right now is pumping, okay? The dollar index is at 106. Now, we haven't been at these levels, guys, since this area right here in 2002. So this is the strongest time the dollar has been since 2002. Now, we know what happened right here. This was approximately the dot-com bubble right here in this area. Okay, so it's actually very, very interesting to see the Dixie going up. Can we potentially be and getting ready for something extremely, extremely crazy? I mean, we know that when the Dixie peaked, we know that when the Dixie goes up, Bitcoin goes down, and when the Dixie goes down, Bitcoin goes up. So right here was actually the bull market for Bitcoin, and right here was actually another bull market for Bitcoin, okay? Now, when the Dixie goes up, we know Bitcoin goes up, goes down, and when the Dixie went up right here, we know we know Bitcoin goes down. So right here was actually the bottom, the top of the bear market in Bitcoin. So if I actually go to Bitcoin, it was this top right here. And then we started the bear market all the way till 2020. And this is exactly what happened, guys. Bear market, bear market, bear market. Dixie went up. We had COVID right here. Dollar crashed. Bitcoin went up. So this is why. Now, what's interesting right here is that we are in a W pattern on the Dixie, okay? W pattern is very, very bullish. So we could see more bloody patterns for Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, wait, the Dixie's up. You know, it's making all-time high. That means it has to come for a reversal, right? That means Bitcoin has to pump now because the Dixie will dump. Well, not necessarily, guys. We broke massive, massive resistance right here since 2016, even well before that, since 2015, okay? So we broke a 7-year worth of resistance on the Dixie, okay? We haven't been at these levels since 2002, like I mentioned. So this is pretty big. The question is can we make a crazy, crazy high at 117 and retest this area right here before starting the major bull market in 2024? Very, very possible. Now the question is if I take out, now it's very, very important for you guys to understand the RSI, not the RSI, the Dixie right now, because the dollar is what gives value to Bitcoin essentially. One Bitcoin will always be one Bitcoin, right? But right now, the dollar does give value to Bitcoin. Now, something that we want to see is, can the Dixie come back and retest? Now, if the Dixie does come back and retest, we could potentially see a pump in altcoins and Bitcoin, because we know when the Dixie falls down, Bitcoin goes up, okay? And then potentially have a nice little swing. Now, going back to Bitcoin real quick, can we potentially see a dead cat bounce on Bitcoin? Can this potentially be the dead cat bounce on Bitcoin? Very, very possible. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we are oversold on Bitcoin right here. And guys, it's very, very important for you guys to understand and listen. Bitcoin can go to as high as $28,000, okay, before coming back down. I think this is and could happen. I'm not saying it will happen, but it's possible. It's possible, and it's most probable that we see a bounce on Bitcoin. And of course, the Dixie will be that retest right here that I spoke about. It would probably be something like that. And it would essentially do the opposite. Instead of going up, it's going to go down. Instead of going down, it's going to go up. So can we potentially see something like this happen? Very, very possible. Maybe retest not $8,000, but $12,000. It is very, very indeed possible. Now, we are in an Elliott wave pattern, in my opinion. This is the first wave. We know the first wave is followed by correction of a mini correction second wave. third wave, look at that, fourth wave, and then fifth wave. So can we potentially bottom out on the fifth wave by the 3rd of October 2022? Very, very possible. Then maybe consolidate, bounce between this area right here before starting the next bull run in 2024. That is my price prediction, not price prediction, but my prediction for Bitcoin on what it might do. I think we're going to see a more sideways action. I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't think we're going to see a straight recovery like that, but we could potentially see something like this by 2023, and whoever accumulated in this area will be a winner, and then potentially, you know, fly back and be by 45,000 in 2024. Now the halving is coming up in 2024. The Bitcoin halving is coming up in 2024, and we know, guys, we know what happens after every halving. Bitcoin goes sideways 2-3 months after the halving. Everyone's hyped, everyone's accumulating, boom, it takes off. So this is why it's important to understand what will happen. Anyways, another thing I want to have a look at is Polkadot. What is its price prediction? Where can we go? Okay, before I get into the price prediction, where are the support levels? Okay, so the support levels, we do have a minor support level around this area, which is anywhere between $6.87 and $5.94. Okay, why is that? Well, we do have this area right here, as you guys can see. From when we started out, this was a beautiful cup and handle that sent Polkadot to the moon. But essentially, it would be $3.05 in my opinion, ultimate support. I don't think we go below that. If we do, then we would shed out approximately $3.2 billion from its market cap, because it would be 50% drop. So Polkadot would have a market cap of $3.5 billion, which is still a lot of money. Now, assuming we come down to this area and you're accumulating, this is where we get to the price prediction point. Okay. Now right here is, you want to do 6 plus, so just some quick math for you guys right here, 6 plus 3.54, okay, 3.5, and then you do that divided by 2. So assuming you dollar cost average at 4.75, okay, so you put $1,200 divided by 4.75, okay, you do that in a course of 3.5 months. Let's say you just accumulate DOT for the next three and a half months, and you put $1,200 every month in a course of 3 months, and then you add another 600 for that half a month. Guys, this would essentially give you 884 dots at $4.75. Now, I think that DOT can go to $150 in the next bull market. Okay, so assuming you do that times 150. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, oh, 150, that's crazy numbers, I don't know if that's possible. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would, you know, if I were you, I would essentially go on DOT, check it out, check what they do, go on their website, you know, do your own research. I wouldn't suggest, you know, listening to YouTubers all day, but this would essentially give you, guys, look at that, $132,631, guys. That is a lot of money. 132,000. Okay, that's more than 10% of $1 million. Now, assuming you do that for the next 15 months, okay, because we do have a year and a half to go sideways or at least dump. Assuming you do that for the next 15 months, now, of course, you're going to be accumulating Chainlink, DOT, Kadena, which is all okay. So assuming you put $1,200, and then you do that divided by 475, you do divided by 475, and then you do that for 5 months. Okay, guys, that is 1,263. Assuming that goes to 150, that is almost $200,000. You're $10,000 away from $200,000 if you sell at 150, which I think this is the minimum in my opinion. I think DOT can go way above that. People are calling DOT to go to $1,000. I don't know how likely that is. You know, with the market cap and everything, I think that's very, very crazy. But 200K in 5 months, you're investing $1,200. That is insane numbers, in my opinion. Of course, this is my top watch list right here that I will be buying. I don't know about AVAX anymore. I could do a video about AVAX, but Polkadot, Crow, Kadena. I'm watching Veracity. I'm not accumulating Veracity as much anymore, but this is not a VRA video. I'm gonna do a VRA video in my next video. But Polkadot, you know, Kadena, Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana. I'm a little bit shaky about Solana. After their upgrade, that could be a whole different story. Bitcoin. These are the coins you want to essentially be accumulating. IOTA has a great technology, guys. I mean, for those of you guys who don't know about IOTA, I would definitely take a look at it. But DOT, So dot, I mean, in my opinion, 150, what can we do? Let's see, assuming we go sideways right here, we dump, and then we start going up, okay? We start going up, we could potentially retest, and then after that, of course, as I said in the halving, we could potentially, do something like this, and then go up. So we are pretty far away from that. This is literally, I mean, look at that, guys. This is a weekly time frame. Look what we did. From 2021 to 2022, we did all of that. So if you think this is slow, wait until we get to this area right here. You're gonna have a lot of time to accumulate right here. Now, assuming you start accumulating next month, August, September, October, okay, November, December, that's 5 months. January, guys, that's 6 months. Assuming you do that, you're gonna have so much time to accumulate. And this is why people say, oh, the rich people get so rich and the poor people get poorer. Guys, I mean, I know we're in a recession right now, and I know there's a lot of things happening, and people are losing jobs, and it's essentially a whole mess. But guys, even if you have $100, and I'm not a financial advisor, I would essentially accumulate these at these levels. I mean, guys, these are levels that are going to come back. We saw what happened in Bitcoin in 2018. Let me go back to Bitcoin real quick. A lot of people called Bitcoin dead right here, okay? The amount of time we heard, oh, Bitcoin dead. We saw Bitcoin was dead right here, okay? Then when it dumped, people said it's done. People said it's going to zero, okay? People said it's going to zero. And then it pumped back up, and then people, when we saw that massive dump, people were like, oh, it's done. But guess what? The S&P, the Dow Jones, the stocks, everything was dumping. So people who say, oh, Bitcoin and crypto is no utility, what about stocks? Why are stocks down 70%? Why is Netflix down 70%? Why is Amazon down 50%? So all these things, at the end of the day, Bitcoin does have a utility. A lot of cryptos do have utilities. You guys just have to do your own research, in my opinion. Put it in a ledger and throw that ledger away. Anyways, if you like my video, guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.